This is Deducter continuing with the playthrough of FTL using the Kestral Cruiser Type B, which I've named the Emperor with some of the old Brood War greats, including Boxer at the helm, Reach at the weapons, Garimto at the engines, and Yellow as a crazy mass murdering mantis who boards every single ship that he can and takes out the crew. So, we are now in Sector 3, a rock control sector, and every sector ahead of us, except I think for the last one, is a hostile sector, so this is going to be interesting. Playthrough, I'm going to have to fight my way across the galaxy. Fortunately, my ship is well equipped to do so. I still am using the 4 starting weapons. It's starting to become the amount of firepower I'll need increases, of course, as the game progresses. The 4 lasers are still good for now, but they're no longer overwhelming like in sectors 1 and 2. But I have a teleporter pad and level 2 teleporter and 2 mantis, which should be able to eliminate almost all opposition. Anyway, in between my teleporting and my weapons, should face no trouble in the foreseeable future. There's also a store here. I think try to visit the store and see if we can get something useful from it. So we're gonna jump to this distress beacon and work our way through here, and then you'll see now on this map the exit is connected to only a single beacon. So want to be careful here and somehow work our way up to this beacon and then go to the exit when it's time. So let's begin the journey in this sector by going to the distress beacon. As soon as you arrive at a distress signal, shots are fired. A trap. This ship is pretty dangerous, actually. No medbay though, that's good. They have missile launcher, ion cannon, beam weapon, and anti-ship drone, or I guess a beam drone. That's no good. That's a lot of firepower. Let's see where the missile hits. Misses. Excellent. You can see the ion cannon plus the beam drone plus the anti-ship drone is a super dangerous combination. They can penetrate my shields and then do a lot of damage to me. Took out my door control. Okay. I've taken out their shields. I have to teleport over immediately. We'll teleport to the shield room. Then we'll concentrate fire upon their weapon system. Plus we have fire now in the room adjacent there. That's not good. As soon as I finish firing here, Reach will go help put out the fire in this room. But, no, Reach is going to have to stay back at the weapons. I want to charge my weapons and take out their weapons. It's too dangerous. So, fortunately, NG are pretty good at putting out fires. They put out fires at double rate, which is going to be necessary. And their ship keeps dodging. That's no good. Let's see, Yellow has taken quite a bit of damage, but he should be able to win. And my helm has just been taken out. This is what I mean, you can't get overconfident in this game. I'm gonna have to do the swap trick here. Oh, I see. That's dangerous. Let's go to the helm, and then we'll do the swap trick once we're in the helm. I do double damage. I've taken out all their weapons, so that's good. We will put out the fire here, and then we can repair the teleporter next. After destroying their ship, which was quite a tough battle, I have to say, now that their ship has been emptied of hostiles, you search it, eventually find a prisoner who offers to join your crew, and 21 scrap. A Zotan. Always good to get another Zotan. We can recall my crew and have them healed up. Need to put out the fires ASAP. Actually, let's see, my NG is taking a lot of damage, which is no good. We'll put out the fires one room at a time. So, that was quite close. What should I do with the Zotan? I guess we'll put him in the shield room. And, yes, that makes the most sense. and although he has no skill, and Klitzen has actually might make sense to put him in the weapons room, but you know what? We'll keep him in the shield room. That works. Because the question is, you know, how fast to level up the skill. If he goes in the weapons room, Mikhail is going to level up super fast, which is always nice. But I think it makes more sense to put him in the shield room. We'll keep reach on weapons. And we have Jones and Yellow as our boarding team. Boxer back at the helm, Jill to repair this, and we have a second guy, Klitzen here, can assist with repairs. I think this is a good setup. Alright, let's continue and see what else awaits us in the asteroid field. Rookie rock cargo ship has taken its orders too literally and took the most direct route to their destination, right through an asteroid field. They're confused and fire wildly as you jump in. Missile launcher plus basic laser. Okay. Let us teleport into their oxygen room, and then we'll concentrate fire upon their weapon system. As soon as I take that out, I should be safe from any sort of damage. And my Mantis will, of course, win the battle. For good measure, let us teleport over some additional crew to help out. So Yellow, with the assistance here, should win. Actually, Yellow and Jones are both kind of damaged. Better send them out just in case. It's kind of bad to let, like, Klitzen here get the combat kill, but that's alright. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. You strip it of useful material, including refuel and 39 scrap. Excellent. So, next, we will heal up my crew. Depower one of the lasers to do it. And after this, let's see. I want to try to save up some more scrap before I head to the store. I want to see if there's anything good at the store. In particular, if I can get 150 scrap and get a cloaking system, I should be set for the rest of the game. So let's explore as many beacons as possible before heading to the store. After a short time you receive a message. Hello, I hope it's not a bother, but I'm looking for an escort to a nearby system. The region is quite dangerous. Our ship is not well armed. Sure, I'll accept their offer. Great, take this bit of fuel as down payment. We'll be one step behind you, following your jump signatures. Don't want to take any risks now, do we? The quest beacon is over there. If we go to the store... 1, 2... Well, this is a bit tricky, actually. Because if I go to the quest beacon, I'm gonna have to go to the exit. It'll take at least, if I go to the store now, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That actually sounds about right. Looks like I'm gonna have to visit the store sooner rather than later. I can't get that cloaking generator, but that is alright. What do we have here? A pike beam. It's a good weapon, but there's no need for it. I will use this opportunity to repair up some damage, up to 25. And I think that'll be good. Next, we'll upgrade some more systems, engines, and the med bay. Actually, let's upgrade the blast doors. Then we can upgrade the engines next. Unusual solar activity in this region means you need to get out quick. Rock pirate nearby apparently thinks otherwise as they move in to attack your ship. Again, not a difficult ship to defeat. We'll simply... Oh, really should have powered all my lasers simultaneously. That's okay though. We'll wait for everything to power up before we fire. And then their missile hit my teleporter room. That is unfortunate. Better go repair that. Took out their missile system. This time I am doing much better. Yellow has won his battle. And Jones is in a bit of danger, but 2 Mantis should be able to overpower the Rockman without issue. There are no more life signs on the ship. You strip it of useful materials. And then we better heal up as fast as possible. Let's see. The fire occurred in the teleporter room. Not a problem. As soon as my crew heals up, we will proceed on to the next sector. Or next beacon, rather. So, let's see. What is over here? Motley collection of rock ships are stationed around this beacon. They look to have resorted to a pirate's life. Defensive maneuvers, indeed. They have a heavy laser 2 and a small bomb. They can't really hurt me. Not much to worry about. Teleport into their shield room, and this will be an easy enough victory. We'll fire upon their weapon system just to make sure the bomb doesn't cause any sort of trouble. And the rest should be a very straightforward victory. Yellow will soon be maxed out in combat. So that is a very favorable development. Fire took out everything on this ship, or all the weapons at least. Yellow has in fact maxed out his combat, and I stripped the ship of useful materials yet again. So, now I've decided what to upgrade. I have a good amount of scrap. Engines is always a tempting choice. Boxer and Garimto have maxed out their skills. The 5th level engines I feel is one of the best upgrades to make because that's the last level where you can get a simple 5% bonus to dodge. The other increments are smaller until the very last level, but it's still only 4%. So right now if I upgrade once more, get 5% extra dodge, always good to have. The other good thing of course is shields. Actually, I may have a bit more time than I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that would work. Well, obviously I have to jump to the quest beacon now. Let's see what happens here. You escort the ship to the requested beacon. Much to your dismay, you are ambushed by a rebel ship. You walked right into their trap. No problem. Let's teleport into their engine room. Focus fire down the med bay. And then we can focus... Actually, let's wait a bit. We'll wait until they rush to the med bay. And I dodged their missiles. Now is the right time to fire. So we can kill their crew in the laser barrage. Next we'll target their weapon system. Their missile missed again. And this has gone quite well. There are no more life signs remaining. You strip it of useful materials. I think we will upgrade shields once more. Plus a power bar. That way I can shuffle some of my systems around depending on the situation. And we'll depower the engines. Once the teleporter... Let's see, how many jumps do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4... No, that's not gonna work. 1, 2, 3... I think I have 5. 1, 2... 3... It's a bit risky, but I'm willing to take that chance. I can take on the rebel ship if they've taken over one of these beacons anyway. No one bothers your ship as you float among numerous space stations and mining platforms. The rocks certainly run efficient operations. So that was a bust. As soon as you jump in, a vast figure appears on the view screen. The rock captain rubs the green moss-like appendage on his chin, then orders his crew to open fire. Heavy laser Mark 2, basic laser, the ship can't hurt me. I mean, not basic laser, heavy laser Mark 1. Focus fire down there. Med bay. So, with the med bay taken out, we can next teleport my additional crew members over to assist. Yellow does not need to gain any more combat experience, so he can go to the weapons room. And it looks like this particular rock has come to the weapons room where Jones can finish him off and gain level up in combat. There are no more life signs on the ship. as is typical. And we can heal up my crew member. Usually you don't send NG over the board, but so far I haven't run into any sort of opposition. Might as well send the NG over for fun. And as soon as I heal up, we can upgrade power once more. Distress beacon, and I was correct. Actually, I think there were more jumps than I thought there could be. Once you arrive at a location in the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire. We can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Can you lead us there? Sure. No problem. Take this bit of scrap as down payment. We'll use your jump signatures to follow you. You're really helping us out here. Added a quest marker to the next sector, plus 19 scrap. Looks like this is actually more or less perfect. So that works out nicely. With their high resistance to heat, outlaw rocks often settle very close to stars. That is why it is hardly surprising when your ship gets boarded as you stumble past a hidden settlement. But no ship to fight. We'll just have to defeat the rock and jump out of here as soon as I do so. Not going to be too difficult to do. Although it appears that a human plus an NG cannot beat a single rock. Something to keep in mind. Plus Jones is losing and Yellow's not doing well either. Bah. We're going to have to go heal up. That is unfortunate. And there is fire there in the room adjacent to the oxygen room. That is a bit unfortunate. Oh, my NG is taking damage. Better just leave this place. This terrible location. You arrive at a long-range beacon. The FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling station. Of course, I will intervene to defend the outposts. Detecting the higher threat, the automated ship moves in to engage your ship. Let's see, they have a basic laser Mark 1 and Artemis missile launcher. Basically, they can't really hurt me. So, power to the med bay, and then once I repair the door system with my Mantis, I can send them to heal and prepare them to board. Let's take out their shield generator. Ooh, they hit me in the helm. That's kind of nasty. So I need to heal up fully and then teleport over to their helm. And I can depower the shields to do so, since their ship only has a basic laser which cannot penetrate level... Wow, it can't even penetrate level 1 shields, so there's really no danger. Firing. They hit my oxygen room. Better go repair that. And then we will teleport my crew out. Target down there. Weapons room while I go and heal up. I'm taking quite a bit of damage from this particular battle. Their missiles are hitting me every single time. Good for them. But it will not avail them. The ship breaks apart and you quickly salvage what you can. 3 fuel, 1 drone power, 14 scrap. The outpost hails you after the scout was destroyed. I got some more rewards from them, so that works out. And as soon as Joe here can finish repairing, he'll go heal. Boxer needs to heal up a bit too. And my health is stable, but it is a bit... I mean, considering I have so many hostile sectors, it can be risky. Better upgrade engines. Don't need to upgrade power. We'll just upgrade engines and shuffle around power as needed. So, let's go to the next sector, a pirate-controlled sector. Now let's see what awaits us here. A few Federation-friendly planets still exist in this sector, but they are constantly under attack by pirate raids. This is a dangerous sector, so be careful indeed. There is the quest right next to the exit. And I want to try to find a store. There might be a store up that direction, so that's where we'll go. Let's see what's at this distress beacon. Ah, it's this event again. You know what? I'm gonna take the risk that I probably shouldn't and send my crewing a shuttle to help put out the fire. You send your crewing to the station. Unfortunately, as soon as the fire breaches the station's fuel container, you quickly try to dock and retrieve your crew, but not before an unfortunate soul is lost in the inferno. Who did I lose? I lost Garimto. Oh, that's terrible. Garimto. He's gone off to commentate for OGN. Oh well, that was a risk that I knew could happen, but nevertheless, it's unfortunate. The good news is I think Klitzen here should be able to level up in the engines. Well, might as well send Mikhail to the engine. Klitzen's in the shield room. That makes more sense. Mikhail has no skill there, but losing a Zoltan always sucks. Oh well, there is a store nearby, so that's good. We'll jump around up in this direction, head to the store, and then we will head towards the quest and then out of the sector. Right, so that seems like a good maneuver. Oh, Garimto, poor Garimto. Was he the first to retire? I think that's correct. So hey, it works out in the end. The first one to retire. You are immediately contacted by a settlement. Hello, travelers. Your ship seems to be outfitted for combat. Care to take up a bit of mercenary work? Sure. Some of our friends have taken to piracy in the recent chaos of the war. We'd like you to convince them of their poor decision by severely damaging their ship. We'll pay you well as long as you don't kill them all. So, in this case, I actually cannot board them. Which is interesting. I mean, I can still win by boarding, but I won't get the most rewards. Just be sure not to blow them up, they say nervously as they direct you to a nearby moon. You find a pirate ship docked there. They immediately respond to your appearance with your money or your life. They must be new to this. They have an ion cannon, anti-ship, and a frickin' halberd beam. I mean, not halberd beam, that's a glaive beam. That's a super dangerous beam weapon. That's lovely. Okay, I may not want to win by boarding, but I'm going to board them to reduce the efficiency of their ship, cause that's a frickin' glaive beam, which does a ridiculous amount of damage. Okay. What I want to do is kill off some of their crew members in the shield room, perhaps. That should slow down the rate of recharging. I need to max power the shields at all times. Glaive beam does 3 damage and penetrates, as you can see, shields like this, and it did 4 damage to me in that one salvo. That was nasty. Took out the ion cannon, but I didn't take out the glaive beam. What I really want to finish off is the glaive beam. So let's keep up the barrage of fire. Might as well go over here. Okay, I need to recall yellow. Oh, that was bad. That's really bad. Okay, I might lose yellow here to a silly mistake, but let us hope that is not the case. He was mid-transit. He has 9 health left. This is going to be close. This is going to be pretty crazy. Yellow will stay here, and then he's going to run out and basically run around this ship as much as possible. Next, what do I take out? Take out the shield generator. Yellow has 5 health left. Good. So with the shield generator... Oh, yellow died due to a mistake. So as you can see, even though my ship has done pretty well. Was yellow the second to retire? I think that's... Well, it depends on how you define boxer retiring. That is still unfortunate, though, from any perspective. They hail your ship saying, "You win. We're not cut out for this. Let them live and then return to the settlement." Yes. With the pirates dissuaded from their career path, you return to the settlement. Thank you. They returned to us before you did. I don't think we'll need this anymore. 39 scrap and breach missiles. And that is the danger of the boarding strategy, especially without level 3 teleporters. Okay, my ship is actually in a bit of trouble now. First off, I've lost 2 of my crew member, including Yellow. Did get a breach missile. I don't actually like this weapon very much. It takes too long to charge, but we're not going to sell it. And I'm going to need someone else as a boarder. Looks like Klitzen is going to have to be that guy. We'll send Joe to the shield room. Mikhail is leveling up engines a bit. That is very unfortunate. We're going to have to visit that store and see what we can get, but my boarding strategy is going to be in trouble now. When you ask a nearby station for aid, a friendly programmer gives you the schematics for a drone. Training to scrap in a boarding drone. I don't really like boarding drones, probably sell it. You arrive to find a small research station putting out distressing note. There is no response to your hail. I'll dock with the station and investigate. He said there are signs of a great struggle. Scientists lie dead where they fell, brutally dismembered. You grab a few research drone parts lying on a desk near the door and leave quickly. I don't think I've actually seen that event before. Alright, let's head to the store next. And this is a good opportunity to see if I can hire some people. A few small ships are visible on the vid screen, and you almost activate weapons targeting. However, sensors indicate they are simply honest merchants. Pirates must be making you jumpy. No weapons. But I can get a long-range scanner. I'm gonna sell... Let's keep the missiles for now. I'm gonna sell the heavy ion. I don't like that weapon very much. I honestly don't like the boarding drone very much, so we'll sell that. Hellbred beam is good to use in conjunction with lasers. And we will, of course, repair some damage. I'm gonna buy a long-range scanner. I like that augment a lot. And then I have to decide whether I want the Hellbred beam or not. It's probably a good idea. Jump here, 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 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that should be doable. We'll buy the Hellbred beam for good measure, and we will sell one of the basic lasers. But to use the Hellbred beam, I'm gonna have to level up like this. There we go. That arrangement should do. And depending on the situation, I'll either use the breach missile or the basic lasers. Actually, we better power back the lasers. This makes more sense. Right. Alright, let's keep going. The AI of a nearby small rebel scout immediately identifies you as a threat and engages. 2 beam drones, ion cannon, and a breach missile. Alright, no problem. I'm not going to try to do the teleportation strategy on this ship. I don't think it's necessary. We'll just wait for our basic lasers to charge, and then we'll use our Hellbred beam to devastate this ship. Huh, both my lasers miss. Wow, that is very unfortunate. Let us continue path, and then I want to take out their weapon system, like so. And then the next volley should knock the ship's shields down. That's what I want to focus on next. And I should be able to win. What I do want to do is try to get another weapons upgrade though, so I can use all of my 3 lasers plus the Hellbred beam. But this works nicely. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of scrap material. 75, that's quite a bit to upgrade. I love visiting distress beacons. Let's see what we find here. A ship without life forms moving a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off the distress call. Should we investigate? Sure. You find what appears to be pieces of a derelict ship coated with ice or crystal, but I took damage. That is also unfortunate. Let's head to the quest beacon now. See what we find there. Lost Yellow and Garimto. That is very unfortunate. As soon as you arrive, a small ship decloaks behind yours. You immediately power up shields and weapons, but they continue on their trajectory unimpressed. You try to calm your nerves. The only other ship at this beacon messaged you. Finally, after months of waiting, someone has fallen into our trap. This is a reasonably good candidate for boarding. They have 2 beam weapons and a laser Mark II. This ship cannot hurt me. They have no med bay. So even though I can only send over a Mantis and a human now, it'll be good enough for the purposes of boarding. Plus they have level 3 shields. So we'll teleport into the door room. I feel like that last slot should go to a missile. That makes sense. Do the swap trick. And should be able to get Jones here leveled up in combat soon enough. You find a weapon system on their ship with no crew to stop you. You install it on my ship. Hull beam. Doesn't take as much power as the halberd beam, but it's not as good. On the other hand, it charges faster. Given that power is an issue, maybe I should use the hull beam instead. Huh. I can do this arrangement. It's actually good. Okay. I'll do that. Next, jump to the quest beacon. See what we find here. You escort a ship to the requested beacon. Much to your dismay, you are ambushed by a rebel ship. No problem. They want to board here. That is about the worst place they can board. Get them into space. And what we will do is we will focus down the weapon and medico system on this ship. So we'll first fire off a salvo. But that didn't quite work very well. Continue to vent them into space. Seems to be the most efficient way. Doing this, and then we'll take out their weapons and med bay like so. Missile launcher it down. Actually, I can depower shields. And then we'll teleport into their med bay. And their human crew here is going to die horribly by asphyxiation. Took out some of my shields, no problem. My crew is busy repairing that. And then we can equalize pressure. And that should take care of the bomb weapon on their ship. So, looks like this has worked out yet again. With the crew there, you're able to take the fuel out of storage. 6 fuel, 42 scrap. Excellent. If only I had both Mantis still alive. Jones is almost leveled up to the max, which is good. Let's see. We can jump here to the Ion Storm. Actually, yeah, that's what we'll do, and then to the exit. Let's see what awaits us in this sector. Mercenaries are swarming the galaxy now, knowing that their less than legal services are in demand during this period of unrest. One is waiting at this beacon and hails you. This is an interesting choice. I can either fight the ship, which has a freaking glaive beam, or I can hire the ship to delay the rebels for 18 scrap, which will give me some extra jumps. But the thing is, I'm towards the end of the sector. And I think I'd rather fight this ship, honestly, even though it has a glaive beam. Mercenaries are worse than rebels. The only honorable course is battle, indeed. Well, because the reason why I choose to fight here is that I am not 100% confident what the outcome is, whether I get 1 or 2 jumps. I haven't hired a mercenary enough to know that. Since that is the case, I haven't taken out the glaive beam, but at least I have level 3 shields. Jones should level up, excellent, and then the NG will be easy prey. Glaive beam can't penetrate level 3 shields, so that's good. With the crew dead, you're able to take the fuel out of storage and 46 scrap. Excellent. So now we can make some more upgrades, but it's not obvious what to upgrade now except weapons, I guess. So with that, we can now use the Hellbred Beam. Now my ship has plenty of firepower. And what I actually want to do is upgrade piloting once. And the reason why is because this is an ion storm. And I knew that there was a good chance that this event could happen. Which, in an ion storm without a ship, this is a pretty common event. So, you jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadow, briefly illuminated by the lightning. If I have my pilot carefully explore the debris, that's a possible outcome. If I manually search the wreckage for survivors and equipment, I could lose another crew member. I don't want to be losing any more. With the ship graveyard, within the ship graveyard, you find one ship that seems relatively untouched. On board, you find an unconscious passenger and take him back to the ship. Once awake, he offers to join your crew in thanks. Excellent! 2 fuel, 1 drone power, and 22 scrap, which pays for itself. Plus, I got Teladrin, a Zotan. We will send him to the shield room. So, need another Mantis, though. Now we can jump to the exit. And you arrive at the long-range beacon with the FTL charge. You can jump to the next sector. I do not need more fuel, so I will ignore this station. Next sector, Rebel Control Sector or Rebel Control Sector. Jeez. Wow, when you offer a choice like that, how can I refuse either? Rebel Control Sectors, I think, are the worst, because the Rebel ships are generally the highest quality, although they're all humans. Only I had 2 Mantis. But 1 Mantis will have to do. Once the Federation forces were scattered, the rebels came down hard on the locals here. Between tax collectors and military bases, the rebel presence in this sector is high. So, this is Sector 5. There's a store here, actually. But I will pause this playthrough temporarily.